good afternoon, and happy Thursday. You've made it through the hump of halfway through the week, and you're on Thursday now, and tomorrow is Friday. Congratulations! Today we are continuing on Steam ABC. Yesterday we played through all of The Observer, which I regret doing, by the way. I should have split that up into at least 2 parts, but I didn't. Oh well. So that's 8.5 hours if you want to go watch that. For now, we are going to start the park, and I'm going to give myself a hard cutoff of 4 hours streaming today. Well, about 4 hours. Around 4, I'll look for a good stopping point. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. I have something in my throat today or something. So that's the plan. The park is another survival horror, psychological game. Psychological horror game. Goodness. Not survival horror. Just like The Observer was. I don't know how many of these I have, and they weren't technically, like, back-to-back in my library, because one, you know, it was an O game, and now it's a P game. But still, here we are. I've never played this before. I hope it's interesting. So the plan is to get through as much of this as I can, in 4 hours. Tomorrow is Dealer's Choice, and I think I'm going to play some more Mad Max. Just to drive around and punch people and not really think. Monday, it will probably be more of the park, and then Tuesday will be more Dragon Days with Dragon Age Origins. We'll be going to... where will we be going? I think we'll be going to Orzammar, was my plan. But anyway, that's for Tuesday. For now, we're going to start the park. And remember... all cops are bastards. Black Lives Matter. Take your meds, which I'm doing now because before I forget. And wear a mask when you go outside. Even if restrictions are being lifted in your state, COVID has not disappeared, and we still do not have a vaccine or treatment for it. It is exactly as dangerous as it was when the restrictions were placed. And nothing has changed except people are antsy about not making enough money. And by people, I mean, like, billionaires and CEOs. Excuse me. So, always wear a mask. No mask, no empathy. The park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be... Funcom presents.
I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. Go and ask information.
Okay, hang on. I want to see if I can turn on subtitles. Yes. Just because... I keep hitting tab! Jesus. I'm not playing Dragon Age. That's what I get for playing it for 6 hours on Tuesday.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
Press left mouse button to interact with objects in the world.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Oh. Neat.
Lorraine. these things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
That was weird. Press right mouse button to shout to Callum. Shouting provides audible and visual cues for you.
Callum, where are you going?
Over here.
Go up the escalator after him.
Something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Hey, Relby. Yep.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Spooky time.
Wait up there for mommy, Callum. Callum, where are you going? Oh God. The park. What happened here? It's easy to get lost here. Wait for mommy!
You can't catch me.
Wait, Callum!
I can just call for him whenever I want. Someone is very depressed. Yep. Oh, jeez. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore? Hold on, what? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's getting really far ahead of me.
Callum? Where'd you go?
Catch me, Mommy.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum. I think this belongs to Callum. Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just
Worse.
a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob.
Callum! Callum, stay where you are.
Come on, Mommy.
Where is he? Oh. I guess I can get into the boat. Yeah, I am the one. I'm the woman here. Or no, I'm not, the Satan's whore thing. No, I think my name is Veronica?
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, We will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all four starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
I can't really look around.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
I did not expect this to be so long and slow.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
What the fuck?
And then, because
Um.
even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
What? I mean, I remember versions of this. I remember versions of the story where they cooked the witch in the oven, but not the ones where they ate her at the end. I would like to get off this boat now, please. Oh, I got an achievement. Swans, gingerbread, and chocolate. Cool.
Callum, where did you go? Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Okay, a mother and son and a brother and sister have a very different relationship dynamic.
Wait, Callum! Another accident. This place.
Despite the constant interruptions at work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor has booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. Archie Henderson. Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I'll not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know this has all been for nothing. Lady, are you not concerned with, like, the blood and, like, the knife sticking in the teddy bear's eyes? Can we not grab the knife? Oh, shit.
Where did you go?
Ooh.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Eyewitness report. Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Norma Creed. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Good God.
Come back, Callum.
Wait, hang on.
Stop! Callum! Oh, I remember this.
Me and Callum.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum. Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell into pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve. See, even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush is Chad the chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside of the Cycloil station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor and he came by. Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Hey! Fuck! Jeez! Fucking, I knew that was coming! Why is there even a woman in there? What?
Come back.
What is that?
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Bumper cars. The Soviet Union exists. Shocking revelations. I've never played The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, but I think I've seen people play it before. And yeah, it seems like it would be pretty similar. Maybe? It kind of seems that way. Employee name, Francis Dufresne. Time and date of accident, incident, 25th October, 1976. Job titles and departments, laborers working on the crane. What reminds of Edith Finch? I might have some of those. We'll have to see later. Supervisor lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses, Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor's comment. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide him with a urine sample. Or with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident injury? Double-checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have unsafe conditions been corrected? Yes.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. Didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
So yes, she did get ECT at some point. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing. That's not good.
Callum? Callum! So they are going to close this place down.
State Bureau of Fair Rides Inspection, Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. State Inspection Report. Inspection date, September 22nd, 1980. Inspection results, unsafe, close the park. Inspector's comments. After touring the park, riding the rides, and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is this inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the Senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides, at first glance, appear well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years, and during construction, lead me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here is a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster cart derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured from the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of a drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is my strongest recommendation that Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. What years does this happen? Good question. Dunno.
Stay where you are!
I guess I have to ride all of the rides. I didn't ride the Octotron.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Ookie spooky.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
I've never actually been to an what the fuck I've never actually been to an amusement park.
Where are you? Callum?
Oh, I am running. Okay.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
Very spooky.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Some people just, should not have kids. Our character here is, one of them.
I always wanted to write this one. Never got around to do it before.
For real though, if you are not like 100% excited on board for having kids, just don't have kids. Get a pet. Hello, very creepy conductor man.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What?
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
I can't.
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Okay.
Fool. You always were.
Oh boy. Ooh. I missed what it said on that door. Not safe. I can taste your dreams. Yeah, get a cat, or get a dog, or a rodent. Just don't have a human child. It works. The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanisms seemed to be flawless. What a wonderful day! If only these people knew what they were feeling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. Okay.
The witch awaits.
I feel like I should go back and ride on the Octotron. I think riding on all of the rides does something important. I wonder if I can go back.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
I'll go try and go back to the Octotron. Or leave Toast in your bag for a few months and it will become a new organism. It's not. Or it'll attract bugs, which are also technically organisms. Blech. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's just like, don't, unless, again, it's, having children should not be, you have to opt out of it. It should be default, do not have children, and you have to make the deliberate choice to opt into it. Don't just have a child because. Definitely don't have a child to try and save a marriage or anything like that. That's fucked up. And use protection when you're having sex. I don't feel like that's really controversial, right? Like, just use protection. Like, there's pregnancy, there's sexually transmitted diseases, there's all kinds of things. Do not get accidentally pregnant. Or, you know, don't have sex with, oh, fuck. I have to go all the way up again. Okay. You know, only have sex with people where the combination of what's between your legs would not produce a child. That's your sex ed for the day, kids. Do 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 bum bum bum. Just trucking along on my way. Oh, I guess I can't write it?
I'm not playing anymore, Callum. Keep them away from me.
Oh, well, maybe I can. Oh, fuck. I guess that was just so we could see the big creepy guy. That was worthwhile, though. He's big. He's spooky. Fuck him. Don't like that thing. No, sir. There's the spooky ghost lady again. Fuck you, spooky ghost lady. Round 2, bumper cars. Oh. Orange. Yeah, there's no, like, page or anything in here. Let's see. Boop 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 a doop boop a doo boop 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 a doop boop a doo. It's real damn bright out for being in the middle of the night. I mean, I guess it has to be, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see shit. Did I already read that? Yeah. And the moon's full. Look how pretty that is. Also, that's kind of a neat effect. Yeah. Look at them moonbeams. Nice. Actually, I wonder... there was no reason for that other than making sure there weren't, like, collectibles I was missing. Have any folks in chat actually been to an amusement park? Like, do you like it? Was it fun? Are they fun? I just realized I have no idea how to use the flashlight I picked up.
Callum, where are you? Don't let him take me.
Actually, what's over here? Nothing I can get to. I heard a noise. Might have just been me, though. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton Candy Corpse leaves sour taste in parkgoers' mouths by Hal Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse has not yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy. Innsmouth? Hey! Hey! Gotcha. That's a Lovecraft reference. Who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something, just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates to the story going forward. Spooky bears. Whack-a-jack.
Bastard. Who did this to him?
Oh, I thought I was waiting for him to, like, jump up and... Jesus fucking fuck! Fuck you, game! Okay, wait, this is... I was here originally, wasn't I? No. Does it just look the same both ways? Okay, yeah, this is where I came in.
Callum! Callum!
Am I supposed to go yell at the corpse? Oh wait, there's something on here now.
These are mine.
Oh. God damn it. Don't believe anything they tell you. Fear the bogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. Leroy Realty? Sheriff... oh, God. Sheriff Bannerman is a fat pig, but his daughter is hot. Fuck. Gravity, I can taste your dreams. Not safe, the League. Only dead fish follow the stream. Your mother? Clearly she has high standards. Say no to graffiti. Some kids laugh and some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. All that you love will be carried away. 1980s. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan 80. Okay. Listen. Oh, Jesus. Hello, you. Okay. Oh. Ugh, she's crazy. I'm guessing not this way. Okay, I guess I have to go in the alley again.
Callum, I'm sorry.
Okay, what the fuck do I do with the corpse there? Okay. Do I just touch all the medical equipment? Okay, maybe I do go this way.
Don't touch me.
Please don't let this be a, ooh, crazy people are bad and meds are bad for you and make you worse kind of thing. No.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Okay then. Okay, seriously. Didn't I pick up a flashlight?
Come back! Mommy, I'm scared.
Okay, hang on. Gameplay. Okay, no, I guess not. I may have a flashlight, but I think... Oh, maybe I just didn't need to use it until... Carrie Killian, so... Ooh! Wow, okay. I didn't expect a loading screen. Oh, hey! Flashlight. Oh, this is bad. I don't like it. Done. Atlantic Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. Excuse me. I sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. You do that, buddy. Yeah, he's up there, of course. Dad fucking dang it! Is that... What the hell is this supposed to be? Is this a... Whatever. And that's us. Looking very fashionable. If I do say so myself. Oh boy. Fuck.
Mommy, don't hide.
Oh, he's downstairs. Get different cutouts at least. Hey, spooky guy. What up? My main freaky dude. What you doing? Oh, there's a page down there. Fuck. Alright. I saw him on the floor and I was like, oh, it's gonna pop up. And then I still startled. Dang it. Oh, I see you over there, you bitch. Fuckers. Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power even as I collect it. A few... stretch. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Was Steve the name of our dude? No, Dan was. No, Steve was the chipmunk guy. Who went crazy and, like, stabbed a kid. Oh, I missed that completely. Why the fuck? Okay. This place is not fucking OSHA compliant. What up, spooky scary man? Fuck you! Wasn't there another way to go? Shit. I went this way because I wanted to grab the page. Oh, I can't run in here. What? Bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna go all the way back and see if that other way had something to explore as well. I hear a child. Is that Hades or is that Hestia? Hestia's not in her box, so I guess maybe that's Hades. Oh no! Hi, Hestia! Were you sleeping under the bed? Hi, pretty girl. Sorry, cat break. Alright. You wanna come up? Nope, you were gonna head out, looks like. Okay. I hope you had a good nap under the bed. Hestia likes sleeping she likes feeling safe. So she likes sleeping in boxes and under the bed. Or on my back, as it turns out sometimes. Okay, down here. I thought this was the next area to go to, but no. It's just a room. It's a room with nothing in it. I walked all the way over here for no reason. Fuck. Now I have to walk all the way back. Bum 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 bum. Please let me jog. Nope. Hestia, the door's open if you want to go out, but you can also come up here and cuddle if you want. Actually, no, maybe probably don't. If I'm startling at jump scares, I don't want you to accidentally claw the shit out of me. I probably need to clip the kitty claws soon. Ooh, that is a steep staircase. Of course the door is closed. Locked. Locked. Open. Closed. Nightmare Circus. Fair and calm. A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. Hey, Deadpoolio, how goes? The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. Huh.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, or shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now. Lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
I like how her accent kind of comes in and out sporadically. Disconnect noticed. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. 1. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us on 555-7868 and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. 2. If you believe that this is an error, please call us on 555-7869 to discuss your options. 3. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Dunwich Power Company. Oh, hey! Congrats on finishing Harry Potter 2. How was that? I'm good. I'm playing another psychological horror game because... A shocking true story. Hunger. The true story of the Donners. Wiggle that back into place. In April 16, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration. Why do we keep moving? Of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now, our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Well, it's because this was the order my Steam library gave them to me in for semi-alphabeticalness. The Wilting, Susan Anscombe. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Wilting. A solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young... Hang on, I need to let my cat out. 1 second, baby. Oh, Jesus. Hades, you're still in here. Hi, baby boy. You snapping on the bed? Super. There you go. I always leave the door braced open a little bit, so that the cats can get in and out, because they're whiny, needy babies. But sometimes they get a little picky about how open it is. Well, it's actually, I brace it shut because it's like only open just enough for a cat to slip through. Yep, go for it. Go ahead and clean. I don't want house noises to filter in to the microphone, and I don't want my noises to spill out into the rest of the house, because the acoustics in my house are fucking weird. Okay, a young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating, and an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world. Again. Dynamic, exciting, and bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe now. Novel. Ooh. Chance O'Hara is back, and you better believe that she is bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Okay. It's a Rubik's Cube. Neat. Mom and me in a car. Mom and me. Huh. Shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. Can I not pick up the wrench and fix the faucet? Huh. No? Guess that's a zoo. Of course. Oh boy. On a ship. Dunwich Emergency Services. Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Medical. Okay. I'm gonna click on to something. Spook me. Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. Oh, so our name's Lorraine, not Veronica. Okay. What the hell toy is this? And I guess Karen is our mom. Emergency Dunwich Emergency Services. Patient name, Lorraine Kimberly Mallard. Depression. Date of committal, 17/10/1977. Date of discharge, 10/11/1977. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Aftercare recommendations. Weekly follow-up with the local physician. Mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medication instructions. A prescription for Zoloft that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with the 50 milligram dose and then, based on the advice of her doctor, to increase the medication as needed. Okay. Miss Mallard. Our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased's parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, attorney. Ugh. Well. Descend into the depths of hell! Oh. Same verse. Second verse, same as the first. A little bit louder and a little bit worse. Round 2! Okay. Lorraine, things aren't right, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know. I wanted to try and explain it. I think it's because that I'm so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh, and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. Disconnect notice. We've already read that. More pills. More pills. I love you from Callum. Tired, I think? Tired. See, I guess we'll see more of that later. Oh. Remember, take the pills, follow up with Dr. Spencer, organize babysitter for Callum. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks, Zoloft prescription. Sink still is not fixed. That's a lot of wine. Ah! This is us deteriorating. Neat. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Oh. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me happy. Carrot. Yep. Door still closed. Still closed. Let me in. Book still there. More pills. Stuff is getting worse, it looks like. More trash. More pills. What, baseball cap with blood on it. Her lie. Her cry. See her try, see her lie, see her cry. Her why. Cry. Bye-bye. Interesting. Oh, shit. Fuck. Those got worse pretty quickly. So much blood. Ooh. Milk, Zoloft prescription. Cheese, Zoloft prescription. Bread, Zoloft prescription. Butter, Zoloft prescription. Potatoes, everything. Remember, more pills, tickets to Atlantic Island Park. Sink still not fixed. More wine, more pills. Blood everywhere. Creepy drawing inside of a fridge. Just more wine. More blood. Just fucking... Door closed. More wine, more pills. I didn't run away. Dad took me. That's torn in half now. A history of Solomon Island. Huh? Okay. Drawings have gotten spookier. Okay. Oh hey, it's the spooky man. I guess this is... Oh hey, there's no door now. Closed. Closed. Ah, we have descended into madness. Okay. Same book from before, I assume. A boogeyman. Oh, I wasn't looking at these. Oh, I should have been. A boogeyman goes a walk, 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 and sneak and steal and a stalk, stalk, stalkin'. Is he really a talk, talk, talkin'? Now is not the time for balkin'. Cerebral cortex win. What? Oh, I regret not looking at those then. God damn, this place is just a complete mess. Woodcutter is dead, the witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead, the witch always wins. All here in the pages of this broken story. I regret not picking up the books to look at them. I guess that's us and Dan. Dawn? My two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Who is Laura? Here we go. With Can You Hear Us, Lorraine? One of the most important science fiction, The Willing. A sun will struck the earth. Millions of cattle are uprooted from their homes. A young shadow searches desperately for a way to stop global domination. And an exotic dancer, Listen, Lorraine, is the key to saving the world again. Dynamic, exciting, irrepressible. Everything we've come to expect. Answer Us, Lorraine novel. Lorraine, we are watching. You better believe that she is bigger, bolder than ever. Gross. See her cry, see her try, see her lie. Say bye-bye. Okay, so I think we've got one more round of this then. Hello, creepy doll head. Pills, pills, pills. Everything's descending into madness. Prescription, prescription. Remember, you are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. Okay, not how I expected that to go. Sink is still broken. Motherfucker. Baby in the oven. Uh-oh. Was that a bloody ice pick? Oh, yeah, because the fucking chipmunk stabbed. Okay. Am I gonna die? Oh, fuck it. Oh. Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you are in no way sound of mind and body, and you are a danger to everybody around you. Please note that your only escape from this should be drugs. A shitload of them. Smoking, snorting, oral, intravenous. Take them any way you can and as often as you can. That shit only makes your life can only make your life better. In case there was any doubt, you are suffering a relapse and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you now. Don't fuck this up. Have a nice day. I wonder if I can... Nope. Ugh. Door is closed. Door is closed. Lorraine, I need you to focus on what we are discussing. The chipmunk killer, Steve Gardner. He was locked away for what he did to those kids. Nathaniel Winter hasn't been seen in years, but he is nowhere near Atlantic Island Park. We've established this. You know this. I think I'm having a psychological break, children. We are talking. Can you hear us, Lorraine? The killing. The sun will be devoured. All the cattle will be enslaved. The shadow lies on your future, our domination. If you listen, Lorraine, you are the key to damning the world. We are irrepressible. You can only join us, Lorraine. Lorraine, we are one. Let's still examine the hat. See her lie, see her try, see her cry, see her die, say bye-bye. Ask her why. Actually, did the bottles say something different? Take 2 tablets by mouth in the morning, whenever you have an issue. Okay, no, that's a... Forget. Dawn, Dad, Cat, not him. Are those? Wow. I think those are rats. That door is closed. Wait. Oh. Wait. Who are they? I think that's Dawn. I think that's Laura. I don't know who this one here is. Okay. Did I miss them? Were they there earlier? Oh, man. That's locked still. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Still. The history of Solomon Island. Interesting. We will watch me. You will watch me rot. Okay. Closed. Closed. Suspicious.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. 2 children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time, before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of the story, the mother and the witch were the same person.
Oh.
I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Yeah, I feel like that's safe to say at this point. Read page. Kids broke in today. It had been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast, the others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh, this boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrinks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Wait, is this the same thing of, like, children's laughter powers things? That's the fucking plot of Monsters, Inc., motherfuckers. Whatever. Like, oh, it's, you know, the screams that power the machines, but no, laughter is so much more powerful, so fucking... whatever. Anyway. This is fine. Eyes without sparkle? Huh. Okay. Weird. Hansel and Gretel. Okay. Oh. Oh, cutscene. Neat. Wait, is that...
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Sorry, I'm trying to sort through my thoughts because that is some fucking bullshit. I'm very tired of horror that ends with ooh, aren't they crazy, and like crazy people are the bad guys. And here it's like, oh no, she lost her mind and killed her son. It's like, that shit always leaves me really cold. So that was the park. That took about an hour and a half, which I guess is good in its own way, because I didn't want to... I'd rather that have taken a shorter amount of time to end the way it did than make me give more, than make me give more time to that, because that's just kind of, ugh. Gross. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ones that are like, again, like I said, it's like, the twist is that they're crazy and that they're really... You know, it's crazy people are dangerous. It's like, no. She was massively depressed for a really good reason, and no one was supporting her. So... I don't know. Not a fan. So that leaves me with, 2 hours-ish left. To do as I please, so maybe we'll play more Dragon Age or something. What is next? Where is my... Here we go. Sorry, I'm gonna mark down on my notebook. I have a little notebook here and I have to redo this list, but generally I'm, like, highlighting off... Ah! Let's see. That one was fine. Crazy, it's dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. It's bullshit. Yeah, basically, because it's like, it was understandable that she was going through a lot, and it wasn't, she wasn't getting the support she very clearly needed. But it's just as a, oh, but she's crazy, and then she's just dismissed out of hand. And it's like, oh, and the twist is that she kills her own child. It's like, okay, like, people who are massively depressed like that don't, they're not actually a danger to other people as much as you might think. It also bothers me because there was someone who pointed out recently that there aren't a lot of mothers in video games. And I've realized, I think a lot of the time when there are mothers, they're either dead, like in Observer, or they're crazy and they're hurting their child. And there's a game that I really like that is about someone whose depression is hurting people, and we're probably going to play it. Oh, when are we going to play it? Not for a while. Among the Sleep, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was done very well. But it's not really to demonize, it's to show from the perspective of the child in, you know, in a household with an unstable parent. And this was just, ooh, she crazy, and she killed her own child, and it's like, ew. Why? Anyway, so that leaves me just very cold. I wouldn't really recommend playing the park. I'm not gonna play it again. So I've already marked it hidden on my Steam list. I've got, I don't know, I should look at my hidden games and... Yeah, I should look at my hidden games and put reviews out for them on Steam. Anyway, so that was the park. We got through that, like, lightning quick. So tomorrow we'll be playing Mad Max, more of Mad Max for the Friday break. And then on Monday we'll start with the next game in the list, Cube. Q-U-B-E. It's the only, well, that and Cube 2, I think. Yeah, Cube and Cube Director's Cut. Actually, which one should I play? I think I'm gonna... Oh, no, stop. Pause that. I'm gonna do Director's Cut. And that'll be the only Q game I have, really. There's not a lot of Q games. Oh, and then friggin' after that is The Raven, and then it's Saints Row 2. Hell yes. But for now, we're gonna go play some Dragon Age, I think. So let me edit the stream a small bit. There we go. So really quickly, I'm going to take a break and use the bathroom and some stuff. So I will be... Nope, that's the wrong... Where the heck? Why does it always redo everything? I'll be right back. Heck yeah.